Alright, so, as I promised, it's the week of last year, on this week, last year, we went to New York. And, last year, on the third day, which is today, my hair's a mess, I'm sorry, we went to Brooklyn. We saw the Brooklyn Bridge, we saw the steps with, we saw the steps from Law and Order, all that jazz. Before we go any further, we were doing a little shopping today. I bought me a record player. Then we went to our pawn shop and I found a guitar, electric guitar that was like $500, but it has a crack in it, so it was marked down to $20, so I bought it. Explain what you found.
I found the original PlayStation
How much?
for $30. I'm gonna go back and buy it.
He's not joking.
I'm gonna go back and buy it.
Anyway, so,
We'll be a millionaire when I get old.
one of the stories, we're going to share a few stories today, but one of them, we have to explain both of our sides, because how it happened for me was completely different for how it happened to him, but in the end it's had the same result. But first off, I want to say that the nights there, on this night, we did something really stupid. We were hiding in closets, and we were being idiots. We were being complete idiots, and it was funny. It was really funny. It wasn't this night. It was I think it's the first night we were there, but it was just one of those things like, oh, we're complete idiots, and it's funny. So then the second night, what we do is we had a lot of sticky hands that we won from Dave & Buster's. And we were whapping each other in the back with them.
Yeah.
And our friend Paul, we actually got to give him a high five with one of the sticky hands. That was by pure chance. We never got to redo it. Well, then, after that, what happened was, we were all shirtless for some stupid reason. We were all telling each other, hey, let's gang up on Paul. And so we then started to whip Paul in the back with the silly hands, and I made the stupid comment about, yeah, you were like Christ. Don't take this offensive. But it was funny, and all of a sudden I gave him a really good hard one right in the smack of his back and goes, pew! And he goes, ow! And I do it to this one too, and he does it back to me except on my stomach, and it hurt. Now, and last night we were in New York. The next day we went to Philly, of course, but the last night we were there, what happened was, so him and I were packing up our stuff because we had a lot of stuff, and we were like, yeah, instead of waiting for the morning to pack up everything, how about we just pack up tonight? That way in the morning, whenever we say we gotta go, we just can load up and go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had jeans on over my shorts. I forgot about this completely. And I pulled them down. I was like, oh crap, I forgot I had underwear. And I was like, oh wait, no, I have shorts. And so my jeans were around my ankles. And I turned to him, because him and I were in the same bed. We had a pillow between us, not gay.
No homo.
No homo.
We had socks on.
We did have socks on.
Yeah, that's what made it not
Paul
gay.
and Seth were like, y'all are weird for wearing socks while you sleep. Anyways, so
Gay.
we I turned the camera. I had him hold the camera. I was like, look, the new form of sagging, and it was around my pants, my ankles, and I waddled away, and I fell and hit something. Not gonna say what, but I hit it hard enough where I was on the floor and I was in pain. And his first thing is laughing, and then he comes over and sees it, and he's like, I was like, it was worse. It was much worse. And then he's over there by me, and he's laughing, and he's on the floor for 15 minutes laughing, and all the change from his pockets fall out.
Yep.
And it was funny, and the next day he's like, I hurt so much. Anyway, so we're at a restaurant, so we decided, yeah, it'd be a great thing to talk about what happened last year. So what happened last year was we go to Chinatown. And I mentioned this in my video. What was supposed to happen was we were going to go eat, and then go shop a little bit more, and then go. Excuse me. Well, the restaurant we went to took way too long to bring us our food. Like, we actually had to go. We had to ask them to make sure to give us our food, and that way we can just go and leave. Well, this is where the fun starts. Do you want to? No, I'll explain my side first,
You explain your side first.
and then I'll stop right beforehand, and then I'll let you explain. So there we were in the thing. Now mind you, none of us had been to the restroom because we went to the restroom that morning, and it was like an hour drive to get to the city and all that stuff. So we drove on the bus. We rode on the buses, and we fell asleep a few times here and there. Yeah, but we got to Chinatown. It was kind of raining. We got inside. We were waiting for our food. We're like, oh man, we can't wait for our food. It smells so yum yum. And he goes to the bathroom. And he's in there for a while, and me and Paul are going back and forth. We're like, did he fall in? I think he fell in, because we didn't hear anything from him. And then I get a text message from him. And now I'll let him explain from the beginning of the experience at the restaurant, and then I'll finish out.
Give me the phone.
Yeah, you take the phone.
So,
And it's still funny to this
we
day.
were in New York, right? And it started to rain, so I bought a sweater because it was cold, right? And we were going in and out of shops, right? Well, I had a big breakfast that day, and I had to shit really bad. And so it hit me when we were all out in the street, you know. So I told our parent booster, I said, "Look, I need to go to the bathroom." She's like, "That's a pretty good idea. We probably need to eat." So all right. So we went to a restaurant, and I ordered my food, and I went into the bathroom. I get in there, and I do all my business, you know, and there ain't no toilet paper. No toilet paper.
And this is where he texts me.
I texted Christian, and I told him, I'm like,
Hey, there's no toilet paper in here.
yeah.
Can you get the manager to, like, I don't know, bring me some toilet paper? And I'm like showing Paul, and we're laughing, and our band booster's like, what's so funny? And we tell her what's funny, and she's like, oh no. And so we're like, yeah. And then we get the guy to come over, and we're like, hey, there's no and I literally said, there's no bathroom in your toilet paper. I mean, there's no toilet paper in your bathroom. And
No bathroom in your toilet paper.
and our friend is in there. And they're like, oh, well, we can't do anything because he's in there. And so,
Yeah, because I waited for him to come in there because I covered myself up, you know. And I waited, and he never showed up, so I had to sit back down
we
with
text.
swamp ass.
Yeah, we texted him. We were like, hey, he's not gonna come in there while you're in there, so just come out here and wait. And so he comes out there, and he sits back down with us, and we're laughing our butts off about it. And then we see the guy with like 2 rolls of toilet paper going back in there. And Randall, as soon as the guy comes back, Randall gets up and he goes and waddles into the bathroom, and he finishes what he started.
And here's the kicker: I clogged the toilet with the toilet paper.
He did. It was the biggest FU to them because their food took way too long. It was good, but it wasn't worth it. And
And after I clogged the toilet, we had to leave.
yeah, we did. So we had to get our food and we had to leave. And so yeah, that was the funny event, and we promised we wouldn't tell.
Well, not just because we had to get our food and leave because we had to get on the bus.
But, yeah,
we had to leave because I didn't want to clean it up.
Yeah, that too. But
It was fun.
it was fun. That's one of the stories. Like, yeah, we should tell it, but I don't think we will. And we said eventually we will, and today we told it, and I'm bleeding again. My face butthole is bleeding. But no, so yeah, that was funny that day because we made fun of him for it pretty much the rest of the year.
Yep.
Any chance we got, and it was the best. But tomorrow I'll talk about the treadmill story.
That's a good one.
Anyways, stay sharp.